Morning everyone, I'm back. So finally managed to get back to the allotment. I've been staying at my mum's while she was on holiday, and yeah, just really missed the plot actually. Just missed coming down here, doing bits to it, and I knew it needed a lot of work as well, so I was a bit annoyed like being 10 days away, but it's made me a little bit more like ready to go again, which was nice. A little bit of just a break from it while everything kind of just started to go. But I've got a couple of things to plant today. I actually managed to go down to a garden centre near where my mum lives in Essex, so yeah, managed to get down there and pick up a few bits. So I'll quickly show you what I've got, and then I'll show you how the plot's doing because it's not looking great. I have got my list as well of things I kind of want to get done today. Sorry, I'm not very good with the lighting with my camera, but yeah. So I've got my list. I just want to keep going with it really. There's a couple of bits that I thought I was going to do today, but having a look around, I might leave it in. But a few of the bits that I already planted last time have started to grow, which is good. And a couple of the other bits, like the pumpkins, they've got so much white over the leaves, so I want to take off those leaves now as well. But yeah, let's get going. So this is what I've picked up at the garden centres. So I've got broccoli, I've got a little bit of lavender there as well, leeks, kale, this, which is like a variety of strawberries, alpine strawberries I think it's called. See if I can get the thing out. And this is what it looks like. They're just like really miniature strawberries. So I'll get them in. I've also got a little bit of rosemary and some apple mint as well. So I'm going to try and get that in the ground. But yeah, all of this came to £14, which I didn't think was too bad actually. So yeah, let me just quickly show you around the plot, see how we're going with everything, and then go from there. So baby pumpkins aren't doing too bad. I've got two big ones here growing up, and also on this side I've got a couple more coming up here as well. I need to kind of get this a little bit more up onto the archway, but it should be okay. And then you can see how bad my tom foxes are. So I want to take all of these white leaves off. The pumpkin may even be ready to go actually. The two orange ones over here as well. And the little baby ones are doing really well. I've got a few growing up this side, and I've got one more right at the back there that's just started. There's a few over here as well that have started, and I've got another big one, quite a big one for a baby pumpkin here. Courgette, I thought there was going to be a few more on here, but I think they've all died off. But I did manage to get a big one actually off of it, so not too bad. I want to take out this today because I think it's well and truly done, and then go over some of this and plant some of my new bits in here. The raised bed looks like it's doing okay. The stuff I did plant has already started to come up, and I think these carrots might be ready to go now. But yeah, some of the bits I did plant up already have started to grow, which is good. Parsnips, I don't know when they're going to be ready, but they've got absolutely massive over the last couple of days. One thing I hate about this raised bed is that it's always filled with ants. I must have planted it on a ant's nest or something, and they're red ants as well, which is never nice. So it's giving me something to think about as well, if I want to do another one of them. This is the other area. I'm just going to completely take away all of the sweet corn. They didn't do too well. I obviously just didn't plant them close enough together, I don't think, and they're just all dying off. I mean, this is all new though, so I don't know whether to just leave it for now, but I just think I'm wasting time and wasting space where I could get something else in it. Also going to take out this sunflower here. I'm going to keep the rhubarb in there for now because I want it for next year. So if I leave it, apparently someone said they just grow back, which would be nice. So I'll leave that for now. And then I'll show you, this is the new bit where I planted quite a bit in here. So these are all grown up here. There's a couple of bits coming up in this one. but I need to determine what's weeds and what's new growth. I think I can kind of tell. But yeah, this row seems to be doing the best so far. And I want to take out as many weeds as I can to try and give the crops actually a little bit more of a chance as well. But yeah, I don't know if you can see them all crawling around. There's just ants everywhere on this plot, which is never a good thing. The last one is my melon, which has just gone absolutely crazy. I didn't think it was going to get this big, and I don't really know what to do with it. It keeps flowering, but I haven't actually seen any melons yet. So I don't know what to do. Oh, actually, we have one. Finally. I'll do a quick check as well to see if any more. Oh, look. I think we've got a couple actually, which will be nice. I'll check the rest of it. Yeah, there's a few more. Don't know if you can see it over here. That's super exciting. So I want to try and get something built for this as well. But there's nothing else in the polytunnel, so I could always just leave it and see how it gets on. But I kind of want to get the melons off the floor just to try and stop things crawling all over it. So we'll see. Okay, so I just quickly de-weeded, and what I stupidly forgot to do when I planted them was mark exactly where the lines were. So I put rocks down for roughly, but I remembered I had these bamboo canes in, so I just put them in there. I'm actually going to put the leeks in this bit here, but because they're obviously partly grown anyway, I won't bother marking them. Apologies about that. Yeah, so I'm going to put the leeks in here, but obviously because they're fine, they won't need to be marked, that'll be absolutely fine. And then I'm also gonna, I think, take this sweet corn out today and put the broccoli and the kale in there. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see how much time I've got, but yeah, that's one of the big ones to do today as well. But it'll need a bit of de-weeding as well, so I'm just thinking if I just do it as I take it out, I won't be turning too much over all the time. So I've actually just found these. I dug them up because I thought they were just grass. But if you look at the roots, they've got like almost like these things at the bottom of them. I've got to be careful because there's red ants again, of course. But if anyone knows what this is, I'm going to plant it back in the ground. But if anyone knows what it is, let me know in the comments below. I'm very intrigued now. It almost looks like my leeks or spring onions or something. But those seeds don't look like the seeds I planted, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, if you know, pop it down in the comment section. So I just give everything a really good water again. And you know what, this makes me feel better already. It actually feels like an allotments plot again. So I've got like my carrots and spring onions in here, the leeks, and then I've just popped those last little bits just in the edge bit here. So next I'm going to tackle this. I am going to take them all out. There's just no point, it's wasting time and space. So I'm going to take all of these out, and then I'm going to put in the broccoli and kale in here as well, I think, or just the broccoli, and then I might put the kale just along this bit here and see how that goes. Okay, so I had to switch to it was so hot, it's so muggy and humid down here today, so that was a lot of work. So I've just taken all the sweet corn out, dug it all over, got as many weeds out as I possibly can. You're never going to get all of them out, are you? So I've just taken them out. I'm going to stick just the broccoli in here, I think, and then I'll put the kale somewhere different and do it that way instead. But I think, because I've actually got, I think there's 12 of them, so I think I'm only going to plant maybe 6 and I'll show you where kind of the idea is. So do 3, 3, 3 like there was with the sweet corn, because I think they need a bit of room to grow, but last time I had loads of space in between them, so I'm just going to put 9 of them in and hope for the best. Hope that I've given them enough kind of room to grow, and then I'll start on the next bed. So I dug it all over, de-weeded it. This is the bit next to the raised bed. Got all the kale in, so I'm just going to give it a quick water. But it's looking so much better already here. I feel really positive from today. Yeah, it just feels really good to be back. My broccoli, the leeks. Yeah, really pleased actually. So these are the last 2 remaining carrots, and I think I'm just going to pull them today. So let's have a little look. Oh, they're pretty good actually. Pretty pleased with them. Only problem is, I've now disturbed all the soil, haven't I, where I've planted new stuff. So that wasn't probably very clever. Not too bad. They've definitely got longer because I left them without watering them for a little while to see if it would actually work. And they look all right actually. I'm pretty pleased with those. So I think that's going to have to be it today. I need to get home to tend to my boy, Robbie, by the way. I haven't left a child at home. But yeah, it's been so nice being back here. I really did miss it over the last 10 days, and I was getting worried it was just going to be absolutely atrocious when I got back. And it was, but I feel like I've accomplished a lot today, which is nice. Not everything I wanted to do, but still enough. So it's just been really nice to be back here and just enjoying the space again and getting things in the ground as well, which is nice. I think I need to get over the idea of everything's going to be perfect this year, and everything's where it is going to be for the whole time I have this allotment, which could be 10-20 years, don't know. So hopefully in 20 years I'll have a bigger bit, but yeah, it's just nice to be back and yeah, getting rid of that idea of perfectionism or whatever the word is. But yeah, I feel like really positive, really motivated, and it's starting to get there now. So have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're up to. Let me know what you're growing over winter as well. Love to hear what you're all up to on your allotment or just in your garden as well. But yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye.